Pens, papers, binders, while parents are focusing on buying school supplies for their children and preparing them for the next school year, some teachers are making decisions on whether to leave the profession. Ryan, this is not new. This problem has only gotten worse. Now Triad school districts are having to be creative in attracting teachers to the field.
Meet Cece Bennett. She's a former Randleman Elementary School teacher who taught kids with disabilities.
I want to advocate for them, and I'm ADHD as well, so I understand kids that are like me, and I wanted them to understand themselves and learn that they can succeed in school.
For 7 years, Bennett taught math, social studies, science, all the subjects, you name it. But just over a month ago, Bennett walked away from the classroom.
I had no energy at the end of the day for myself, for my family, my house. I would come home and sit on the couch until it's time to go to bed.
Bennett said she made less than $40,000 a year. Top that with a teacher shortage, having to do more with less time, and sharing classrooms. Bennett's mental health suffered.
Every day we were supposed to have about 45 minutes of planning, and that's when you're supposed to be able to get everything done so you don't have to take things home. But if you're late to specials because you have a kid that's having an issue, that takes away your planning time. If you have meetings, that takes away that planning time for the day.
Randolph County Schools has more than 60 vacancies. Guilford County Schools has more than 100, and Winston-Salem-Forsyth County Schools sitting at 230.
Why do you think there are so many openings, and why so many teachers are leaving the profession?
The pandemic has just been difficult on the workforce overall, but I think there's opportunities for online work and some different opportunities that didn't exist before.
Leslie Alexander is the Chief Human Resources Officer for Winston-Salem-Forsyth County Schools. She says the district is working to hire and retain more teachers.
We've done some work in our district this past year to get our local supplement up, so we are competitive with counties around us. However, it's something that we need to continue to advocate for at the state level. Our teachers are critical and just so important to our economy and training people and our young students to grow up and be successful.
Alexander says instead of a sign-on bonus, the district is investing money into creating a culture that strictly supports teachers.
We support them, our beginning teachers from year 1 to year 3, but we are building a pipeline of support throughout the district so that even if you're beyond year 3, if you're struggling, we can hook you up with a teacher that's part of our teacher academy. So maybe somebody that's having a lot of success in an area where you're feeling like you're struggling.
Guilford County Schools, however, is offering a $10,000 sign-on bonus. Bennett's former district, Randolph County Schools, is not. But both districts are working to recruit uniquely online.
Based on inflation, I'm making less now than I was my first year teaching.
But many teachers say if working conditions are poor, how can they best serve their students? Bennett says a teacher shouldn't dread going to work. She says they need assistance, they need resources, and a livable wage.
I was seeing people that are working way less hours than me, are able to come home and leave their job at work, and are making so much more money. And people who didn't have to work as hard to get a degree or all the trainings we have to do, making more money. And I was thinking, how is that fair?
Now, districts I spoke with say this year is one of the worst when it comes to teacher shortages. I'm told it's more than teachers. Schools need custodians, cafeteria staff, and bus drivers. You can go to abc45.com for links where you can apply to be an educator with various school systems in the Triad. Reporting in studio, I'm Mastouri, ABC 45 News.